Coach Fran Brown, how we doing? Coach, life treating you all right?
Yeah, it's going well. How about yourself?
Not too bad. You and I were just kidding around a second ago. I told you my oldest daughter's getting married here in 2 weeks, and you're like, wait a minute, man, I got my daughter's 3. Let me tell you, Coach, let me give you a little financial advice. Start saving. Just start
Yeah.
saving. Just telling
After hearing what you was talking about paying for that wedding, my wife, me and my wife went half, so I'm gonna get some of that money back. She owed me.
you.
Yeah, I need that money. I need that money back.
All right, let's be serious a second. I mean, I got issues. You got life's good on your end. Spring game. Let's go backwards a little bit. What did you learn about your football team this spring? Now we've got all that knocked out. Again, that transfer portal is crazy. We'll get that in a second. But what did you learn about your football team this spring?
We was able to work on becoming relentless. We worked on being tough the first month, and then that was a relentless stage for us, and just us just putting them to the test. Just putting different things to play and pushing the playbook heavy, making sure that these guys understood it. That there was a lot we had to do. I was really excited about our offensive line and the guys that we got on the O line. Our running game, I think we got a bunch of good running backs. We got some young corners that done well. Excited just about our team overall. Of course, we were just able to add a new addition to help us out at quarterback. I thought Ricky did a really good job of taking that step and becoming solidified that number one spot. And then, just after watching and going through everything, I said we need someone else, right? I think that Jakari and those kids, they got a bright future ahead of them. But just right now, I wasn't comfortable enough if we had to play a game and someone went down for them to come in and be the guy. So we added the competition back, right, and was able to go and get Steve to come and be on our team. So he'll help us and just. I was really excited about Springdale, man. We did a good job on the D line. Of course, we lost one, but we'll pick one up in a day or two. But our D line's a good addition for us also.
You mentioned Stephen Jelly, of course, comes in from Notre Dame. He had great success last year with McCord coming in and played great. And you come from Georgia, and Wade Kirby, stockpiled talent there, and you were a part of that as a great recruiter. It sounds and looks like you're basically trying to do exactly the same thing at Syracuse. And I don't think you should ever apologize for having great competition, right? That's what makes a football team, a basketball team, a lacrosse team, whatever the case may be. It makes it better when you got dudes in the room.
Oh yeah, that's what we talk about daily. Because that our players understand and know that's going to bring the best out of them, right? When you have competition and you continuously work, so we just work our butts off. They all stand focused and get it done. We're extremely excited about the addition that we had to the team. Ricky was actually happy. He understands what it's going to do for him, and just for our team to take us to the next step. Everyone, it's competition all across, right? No one's safe. There's competition all across the board, and we're really excited about being able to compete. It makes practices really fun.
Fran, the one thing I've always enjoyed about you, and again, getting a chance to meet you last year, and you're a straight shooter, you're a no nonsense guy. Hey, I'm going to be as real with you as you can possibly be. Um, Coming off a season like last year, where you get 10 wins, and again, there's still the anticipation of, hey, the job's not done here. How do you keep these guys grounded by saying, hey, you know what, last year's over and done with, man? You can't, that doesn't come into next season. How did you approach that heading into 25 and now into the fall camp coming up?
We just have to work even harder. The last time we were on the field was December 27th, and the next time someone's able to see us on the field, we have to be better than that. Doesn't matter who's on the team or who's what. We got to continue to get better. And I just stepped everything up from weight room, winter workouts. Just no matter what we're doing, everything is on a whole nother level. I'm doing it on steroids now, right? It's just making sure that the guys understand and know that. So things that I might have let go last year, I'm not letting go at all, right? I'm not allowing anything to be let go and just pushing and making sure everybody knows they're all held accountable, right? The vertical alignment here is it's very, very clear of what it is and what we want, and everyone follows it. And we all want the same thing. We want to win the conference and win a national championship. And to be able to do that, you got to be willing to come to work daily. And we work a lot here, right? It's a lot required when you come play for myself at Syracuse and play for this staff and play for this fan base and for these alumni in this community. It's a lot that's going to be expected of you, but you'll leave here a great man and super successful, honestly, on and off the football field.
Fran, one thing I know for a fact, and this is true whether we're talking about Syracuse or anybody else in the country, and regardless of sport, there's got to be a commitment from the very top to the AD, to the coach, to the fans, every players. Everybody's going to be on the same page. The commitment that's been made to Syracuse football. I'm going to give you a chance to brag about the facilities and John Wildhack a little bit because everybody is like, man, Syracuse is not messing around. It looks great.
Yeah, I thought we had really good. Shout out to our chancellor and to John Wildhack, but really to John Lally and all the other board of trustees that were able to help and just help pay for different wings throughout the entire building. Right, they all did an amazing job. David Klein and Sean and just it's just so many guys that were able to help. Right, Michael Bill and there's a lot of guys. So if I forget to say a name, don't take it personal. I just can't remember right now, but so many people helped this building to look the way it was. Miss Rock Renetti, it's just a bunch of people that did a good job. I'm thankful for them. I think it's a change, right? I think that we're all still adapting. Everything isn't exactly the way we want it to be, but we're pushing, right? And we're all understanding and seeing some of the things that I saw at when I was at previous institutions and what they've done football wise and what I want to try to get us to be able to do and just the commitment that people have towards the football program, not just from an administration standpoint, but also from a community standpoint, right? And I think that we're all adapting and we're all really doing a good job, right? I think that our fans, the communities behind us, the alumni is starting to come back a lot. Just everybody's behind and pushing. So we say we want a top 20 team. So we just got to see if we got to make sure that everybody's doing all things that are put forward for us to be top 20 continuously, you know?
Well, you're sitting there talking about top 20 team. I know this much. You got a top five schedule. You may have a number one schedule. And I know you're going to embrace it because, when that schedule release came out a couple months ago and we're going down this list and you're going to open up with Tennessee, a team that you know extremely well from your days in Athens, and you go through this schedule, where you're going, teams you're playing on the road. Number one, I got to figure it's a great selling point from a recruiting perspective that you're not backing down playing everybody. But man, this is a no nonsense challenge. I know you're going to embrace it.
Yeah, honestly, this is the first time I'm looking at the whole schedule since you got it up here. I know we played Tennessee first because everyone talks about that, but yeah, we'll get to the schedule when we get to the schedule. We focused on the portal right now and finishing up our mini master, our classes to get ready for Maymester and stuff like that. But I'll be excited when this time comes, right? But I think that I got to focus and be where my feet are and be able to dominate the months that I'm able to dominate and take advantage of. So that way, when it is time to attack that schedule, I'm able to attack that schedule head on, right? And be excited to attack it. I'm very thankful after just seeing. I see what everybody means about we got a. I think they said we got a tough schedule or a rough schedule, but I look at that as an opportunity to go out and be able to play against some of the better teams in the country and be able to show them that we are still one of the better teams in the country, right? So I'm very thankful that we get a chance to go out and do that. So that'd be pretty cool to go out and play some against some of those coaches and me have an opportunity to be able to coach against some of those fine football coaches that are on there, just trying to really follow some of their footsteps and continue to help our university get back to where we were and and make sure that we're still known as a good football program.
Yeah, there's no question you're going to have great opportunities in creating your own legacy from that perspective. You mentioned the portal. Um, Literally, you tell me, how crazy has this been? Or is it one of those things you're like, hey, you know what? We kind of got a handle on what's going on with this thing. From your perspective, what would you do to change it? What is good about it? What is driving you crazy about it? I mean, kind of give me a big picture transfer portal story here.
I don't really care, to be honest. There's no one that went in the portal that I didn't like think was going to go in the portal or didn't have like suspicion of it. I talked about it already. It wasn't like it was the first time. So everything that came up was just like the status quo, right? It was just it is, what it is. And then we get a chance to go out and recruit and find the same player or a better player, right? You want to always try to upgrade. So we got an opportunity right now to go find some better players or players that are at least equal to them. To each and every kid that's leaving from here, I could tell you, whoever you are, if you get any of those players, you're gonna get a hardworking kid, right? He learned detail, he learned accountability, being relentless and tough. And I really feel that all those kids are dark. So it doesn't matter where they go at or what they do, though, and those kids will be there'll be some fine additions to other teams' programs, right? And then we're gonna get some good additions to our program. But for me, and it is what it is. I could care less. Like this is where we're at, and this is what we're doing. I'm really thankful that our alum and our donors and things like that have stepped up and they're trying to make sure they help us be able to do the things that are needed for us to be able to get, the players in here to help us, right? Because there's some guys leaving for certain things, but then we're able to get guys, right? So, I mean, it's a part of the game. Like it's where we are. So, like to complain about it, it's not going to change it. So, I mean, I'm excited. I think that, and I'm gonna get back with you at the end of this portal. I think that we'll be better than we were when it started.
Mm.
So, for me, it's competitive, right? You wanted to leave and go there, man, I'm gonna go replace you with somebody better. And I hope that you go there and do extremely well, but that's my job, right? So when you go, it's like, dang, you challenged and didn't think we were gonna be good enough. Unless it was about money, then all right, cool. You got to go get the bread you need to get to take care of your people. But when you challenge and don't think we're gonna be straight, or you don't want to compete, then like, Brett, I'm gonna just go get somebody that wants to come and be a part of what it is that we're doing. And I'm up to the challenge. I'm happy about the challenge. Man, it is what it is, right? I mean, I got 2 more days. I'll be telling them. I'm gonna tell them when I see them. In a little while, I'll go and watch them. We got like voluntary things that they're doing. I'm just gonna say, yo, like y'all know the portal opened another day. Like, don't forget. I had somebody who wasn't even on the team no more that was done, said he didn't want to play. Then he went in the portal, right? So it's like everybody going in the portal, right? It's crazy. I might go. I'm thinking about hitting the portal tomorrow. I've seen some of the numbers they're getting. I might mess with John Wildhack and call him up in a couple minutes and tell him, "Yo, John, I'm about to go in the portal real fast, just see if he do something different for me. I don't know."
Coach, I don't know if I'd do that. I mean, listen, you're
Nah,
carrying a big,
I
you're
ain't
carrying a
going.
big stick right now. You got a good thing going up there in Central New
I ain't
York.
going. Listen, I ain't going to no portal. I'm staying far away from that. I'm happy. I'm home. Right. This the crib. I'm good.
I love it. Before I let you go, tonight NFL draft, Kyle McCord. I have no idea where he's going to go and all that
You
stuff. But
always
what
supposed
has
to
he
get picked. All
meant?
right, let's think. All right, I gotta ask you about
All right,
Kyle
go
should be
for it.
getting picked in the first round. Come on, man.
Now,
You look at
listen,
all this stuff, you look at everything that like why is he not getting picked? It's 32 teams out there. There's a couple quarterbacks that I'm seeing that okay, I get it. I get Kyle McCord not gonna be in the first round, and you taking if you take 5 quarterbacks in the first round and you don't take Kyle, that is robbery. That's getting away with a crime. You're allowing them to get away with a crime. That is not right. I mean, I don't understand that. He broke the record at this school. He broke the touchdown record. He threw 34 touchdown passes. He threw for damn near 5,000 yards. He had one game where it was a bad game, and then when you look at it after that, he went for 240 plus passes that he threw without even throwing a single interception. So when you're looking at what he did, like I think his stats speak for itself. I think intelligent wise, there's probably no one smarter than him in the entire draft. Maturity, what it takes to be a pro, that's who he is, right? That's what he embodied. Like he embodied dark. Like so he completed that, and he's just a good person, right? And if you want a leader on your team that can relate to everybody, no matter who they are, then I don't know why you wouldn't be taking Kyle McCord in the first round. But man, everybody got different things. All I can say is the greatest quarterback all time didn't go in the first round. So maybe Kyle, maybe they holding out because they think he the next Brady.
Well, I think he's going to be successful. I know that much, and I know this. I look forward to seeing you in a couple weeks down there in Amelia Island. Listen, I love having you on the show. I really love what you're doing up there in New York, and just keep up the great work. And again, I like the attitude with the portal too. Hey, we got 2 days. You boys want to get to work? Let's get to work. And I love it, man. Just keep doing your thing.
I appreciate it. Listen, good luck to you and your daughter with the wedding and all. And man, I wish you the best in your family, man. You've been a stand-up guy to me. Thanks for everything you do.
Thank you, Coach. Appreciate that very much.